New Zealand's central bank held the cash rate steady at 5.5%, with most economists still in 2024. With New Zealand in a technical recession, the official cash rate had constrained spending as anticipated, but would need to stay high, fall into its largest range during the second half of next year. Here are the details of this and other stories making headlines across the globe.
New Zealand dollar is currently trading 0.6% higher following the decision by the country's central bank to leave the cash rate unchanged. New Zealand's annual inflation has come off in recent months and is currently just below 0.7%. Economists project weakening economic conditions driving inflation down to the central bank's target band in the first half of 2024. And as a result, expects the Reserve Bank of New Zealand to start cutting rates in the first quarter. Elsewhere, Japan's wholesale inflation slowed for a sixth, adding fuel and commodity prices, a sign the cost of push pressure that drove up consumer prices is steadily easing. The corporate goods price index rose 4.1% in June from a year earlier, slower than a median market forecast for 4.3% increase. It followed a 5.2% gain in May. The Bank of Japan has stressed its resolve to maintain ultra-loose monetary policy until the recent cost-driven rise in inflation shifts to price gains driven by higher wages. Finally, China's Huawei Technologies is plotting a return to the 5G smartphone industry by the end of this year, signaling a comeback after a U.S. ban on equipment sales decimated its consumer electronics business. Huawei should be able to procure 5G chips domestically using its own advances in semiconductor design tools, along with chip making from Semiconductor Manufacturing International Company. A return to the 5G phone market would mark a victory for the company that for almost 3 years said it was in survival mode. Huawei's consumer business revenue peaked at 483 billion yuan in 2020 before plummeting by almost 50% a year earlier.